Hey everyone, my name is the Theme Park Evangelist. Well, it is time for another weekly random vlog. Today's is ironically being filmed on a Thursday versus on a Wednesday. And the reason why is because yesterday I worked a very weird shift of 9 to 3, and then I had to go and get some groceries. Unfortunately, I had to go fill up the car too, and I also had to make a unusual pit stop. I had to go and get a new light bulb for my roommate's pet bearded dragon. So by the time I got home, it was closer to 5 o'clock, and I was tired. I only got 5 hours of sleep the night before because I've been messing with my sleep schedule. I admit it. So I literally went to bed, took a nap, and then I went right back out the door, and I went to a community group about just before right at 6:30 actually. But I stopped at my parents' place, had some dinner, spent some time with them, and finally rolled in the door at 8 o'clock. And I ended up staying there for like an hour and 45 minutes. And my brother said to me when I finally did get to him, "Boy, I didn't think you were ever going to get here." And I said, "I'm sorry, community group didn't even end until 9:45." And then I said I also had to stop at Walmart, if I remember correctly. But I mean, that was like an in and out kind of deal. And I'm not referring to the restaurant either. So, needless to say, it was an interesting evening, but it was a good shift. It was just kind of long, only in the sense that I was so tired. But I got a chance to try the salad bar at Publix, so that was kind of exciting. But anyway, what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is last Friday, so almost a week ago, or the song about a week ago. Anyway, I finally hit a very monumentous status with my Hilton account. Now, keep in mind there's two different types of tier systems. So there's regular Hilton Honors, Silver Hilton Honors, Gold, and Hilton Honors Diamond. Then there's also Hilton Honors Team Member Silver, Team Member Gold, and Team Member Diamond. What's the difference? Well, you have to stay a whole lot less as a team member than you do as a regular Hilton Honor. So as to qualify as a Team Member Gold member, I had to stay at 5 different Hiltons, and no, my own hotel did not count. I had to stay at 5 just random hotels I had to pay out of pocket for, whether it was my own money, whether it was somebody else's money, whether it was like my fiance's, her mother, my own money, you name it. As long as I was physically staying on property, that's all that matters in order to utilize my Hilton Honors number. So, technically, I'm at 7 stays, but it's only going by the current year. So, just in 2025 alone, I have stayed at 5 different Hiltons, which I know probably seems like a lot considering it's only April and I've already stayed at 5 different Hiltons. But I was determined to get to gold because that was like a huge win for me, knowing if I could get to gold, to team member gold, then I would have less to worry about when I got to the honeymoon. And that was something I really wanted to reach before my fiance's birthday. And I mean, yes, technically it was yesterday, but I wanted to make sure that I hit it before I took her to celebrate her birthday next weekend. So I figured what better time to go and celebrate it than the following weekend from prior, um, um, following her return is what I meant to say. I would have loved to do it this weekend, but I knew between not having enough money and also with how much she was going to have going on right after she got back, it was probably not a good idea. So I was like, well, Easter is a very special time. Why don't I go ahead and do something with her then? That would make a lot more sense to me. But hey, that's me. So anyway, needless to say, we are going to be staying at the Hilton Cincinnati Airport next weekend, and I'm really looking forward to that. But here comes the real burning question that I really wanted to go over with you guys. The whole reason for this topic, even the whole title of the vlog. How does becoming a gold tier member or gold team Hilton team member tier affect my YouTube channel? And I mean in a positive way, naturally. So, as a team member, I automatically qualify for a free breakfast every time I stay at any Hilton brand that has an on-site restaurant. So that was something I discovered the very first Hilton I ever stayed at, which was the Hilton Garden Inn. I just happened to book it because I was like, well, they're having a bridal show there, and I figured why not stay the night there since we're already going to be going to a bridal show there. And it was already part of the whole $40 thing. I'm not going to go any further than that, but it was basically all part of like the super low rate. And I was like, well, why not go ahead and stay there? And the bridal show itself was free. It was just a matter of paying for the hotel. And that was just for both Katie and I. So we went ahead and we stayed there for the night. And then the next day, we decided to go to the breakfast. So the breakfast was normally $15 a person for the breakfast buffet, which was like a lot. And I was like, ugh. But Katie said, I got this. Don't worry. Oh, my sheets are done. Anyway, so then the waitress comes by at the end there, and then she says to us, so he gets the meal for free because he's a team member. Apparently, she looked me up in the system, and I get a free meal. And I was like, oh, I would have never guessed that. Like, that's new. I was never told that before. And then she said only Katie has to pay for herself. And I was like, okay, that's fair. So then Katie was going to pay for herself, but I guess the system completely crashed. And she said, well, today Katie gets it for free. I was like, wow. So when I became a Hilton team member gold tier, or whatever you want to call it, not only do I automatically qualify for the free meal because I'm a Hilton employee or Hilton representative, whatever you want to call me, but I also can give that free meal to whoever I'm staying with too. Whether it's Katie, whether it's my brother, and by the way, this doesn't mean that that person has to be staying in the same room as me. That person could literally be staying in the room next door to me, and they still get that free meal. That's all that matters. As long as I'm physically staying in the hotel, as long as that hotel has an on-site restaurant, that person gets the free meal, which is awesome. So not only will this save me a crap ton of money on food, but this is also another way for me to promote my YouTube channel because I'm already, able to stay at more hotels because of that cheap rate. But now we have that option to, like, let's say, for example, I'm staying at Embassy Suites at the end of the year, and I'm very sure that they have an on-site restaurant. So automatically you get free snacks and drinks upon staying there. But I'm also very sure that they do the whole on-site restaurant as well, which would mean that we could, have dinner there if we really wanted to. So I could be like, hey, if you want, we could have dinner there instead of somewhere else, like Pompilia's, for example, which is one of our favorites in the area. And then I could film the dinner we're having there at the hotel. So, if you guys are familiar with the Tim Tracker, one of Tim's absolute favorite things to do when he's staying in a room, a lot of you food nerds, if that or whatever you want to call, or whatever the name is, like to watch people that like to show like different foods, like whether it's like at a sit down restaurant and just the quality of the food, whether it's how it looks and even just getting that input on how it tastes even, so to go check it out for yourself. Well, that's something I want to do with my Hilton brand hotel vlogs. Is I want to introduce the whole concept of having that free meal into my vlog. So since I now get me and one other person free meals, now that gives me more of an incentive to eat more food from the hotel, and it could be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So I can like match it up and be like, so today, we're having breakfast or whatever at such and such hotel, and this is what we decided to get. And, maybe you guys would be interested in getting that as well. Maybe the next time you just happen to be out in that area, you decide to go stay at this hotel or go inside the restaurant and go eat the food for yourself. If you're a gold tier or, diamond tier member, you should just order it yourself if you just happen to be staying there. But anyway, that's what I was thinking. Another huge perk I'm really happy about with being a gold tier member now is the fact that I now qualify for free auto upgrades. So I still can do paid upgrades, but I can also get free auto upgrades, which means that 24 hours before check-in, so next Friday, April 19th, for example, I can now, or whatever it is. Hold on. It's like, now I'm confusing the snot out of myself. It's actually April 19th. I'm sorry. April 18th. I'm sorry. That's what I meant to say. So next Friday, April 18th, which is Good Friday, I can go ahead and check myself into the Hilton Cincinnati Airport. And if for whatever reason a room becomes available that's a complimentary upgrade, the system will let me know, the app will let me know, like, hey, you can upgrade to this such and such room for free. And I would be like, oh wow, like that's awesome. Like I would have never guessed that. And I can just go ahead and select that room and boom. And I'm planning on using this to my advantage by basically being like, so this is the room type I did originally choose. Like I could literally tell everybody like when I do show up at the hotel. So I originally requested such and such room type, and 24 hours ago or whatever, I actually was able to request for free this room type that I'm about to show you guys. And then just because I'm a gold tier member, it's like, so I basically am not just advertising for Hilton, but I'm also encouraging more of you to stay with Hilton more, so you can also enjoy those qualities as well. know it's a lot of money, but hey, it's so worth it when you do get to gold and higher, because you do get to enjoy those free perks. And apparently, once you get to diamond, their $5 per day high speed internet access is now available to you for free. I also, from my understanding, gold tier members are allowed to stay or to access the lounges, which is only available if you're staying on that special floor, versus as a diamond, you're just allowed up there. Period. End of discussion. I'm gonna actually look it up here, just to go over all the benefits with you guys. So going under my account, member benefits. So I now qualify for late checkout, which is something I did not necessarily have as a silver member. So that means that I'm allowed to just pick up that phone and either go on their Kipsu guest messaging system and message the front desk, or even pick up the room phone and be like, hey, can I request late checkout? And, obviously your standard Hiltons, like Hilton hotels, Embassy Suites, DoubleTree, they're all going to offer that. Your extended stays necessarily or not, because there's people checking in and out of those all the time. Kind of like Days Inn, Wyndham hotels, or all the Wyndham hotels would be like that. Super 8, Motel 6, those are all extended stays. People are just in and out all the time. They're not going to have the time to say, oh, sure, why not stay, an extra 2 hours just because you asked. But those ones where people only can afford to stay for, like a couple of days, maybe a few days, yeah, they have a lot more flexibility. And I mean, I'm sure you could probably get away with it at a few home twos or home woods, depending on the location, but it never hurts to ask. But unfortunately, you're not always going to guarantee that. I like this one as well, 5th night free on rewards day. So apparently, if, I'm just going to go and read it. 5th night free when booking a rewards day of 5 nights or more, using all points. So obviously, if you have enough points built up, then you get that 5th night for free. If you're gonna book an entire 4 nights completely with points, I only have over 7,000. That's not a lot, but I mean, you do earn points every single time you stay at a Hilton, if you remember. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and go over some of my hotel benefits. So I can choose pretty much any hotel benefit I want. So I personally chose for both Katie and I 2 in-room snacks and beverages for Embassy, 2 bottles of water because I drink a lot of water. And because Katie likes her Coke and Pepsi, I chose 2 regular colas. I mean, I literally could have chosen anything else, but that was what I chose. Like, if I ever was staying with my brother at an Embassy, I probably would switch out the 2-room and snacks and beverages for the sweet tooth, which is 2 candy bars, because I know my brother likes his candy. But Katie can't really eat candy, so I really can't do that. Hilton hotels, I pretty much automatically just chose upgrade to preferred room, because if a better room is available, I'm going to choose it. Obviously, Hilton hotels have the continental breakfast. So, like I mentioned, if Katie stays within a $15 budget, she gets that meal for free, which is great. Or whoever is staying with me. Waldorf Astoria, same thing. Also, now as a gold tier member, apparently you can choose between free snacks and beverages or getting even more points than ever before. And that's how you earn like a crap ton of points. If you're the kind of Hilton member that's like, who cares about free snacks and drinks? I just want a ton of points. Like, I mean, I could see that. That would be funny. We'll do one more. Doubletree. That's another one I'm really looking forward to staying at. I was supposed to have been staying at Doubletree by, in Gatlinburg today. Believe it or not. It was supposed to be the new one, but no, I now have to wait till August. That's why I was like kind of looking at the date, like, why does today look like I should know what today, like, I feel like today stands out to me and I don't know why. Now I know. And it's like, oh, that's right, I was supposed to be staying at Doubletree today. Not anymore, I'm not. Supposed to be staying at my very first Doubletree. So, in honor of Doubletree, I'm going to go over the benefits. So, I can now upgrade to preferred rooms. So, if I really wanted, for example, when I stay at the Doubletree, that Doubletree is supposed to be staying at today in August. If I really want to stay in a one king, 2-bedroom suite with 2 balconies, which would be sick, I automatically qualify for that. Obviously, the Diamond member, if there is a Diamond member there that requests the same exact room, and there's not enough, and there's like, let's say only one room type, and there's a Diamond member there that requested it before I did, or even the Diamond member got there before I did, unfortunately the Diamond member is going to win. Or there's a possibility, if they're anything like my hotel, where they might look ahead and see, oh, we got a Diamond member coming in, we're just going to automatically give them the better room. Or there's also a possibility that Diamond member might be smart and get on 3 days in advance, or be able to choose their room 3 days in advance, which is another huge benefit about becoming a Diamond member, apparently, which is another reason why I would eventually like to get there. And they can digitally select what room they want that much sooner than I can. Like, I think I can choose up to 2 days in advance now, so I think by next Thursday I can choose. And of course, Doubletrees all come with the for the on-site restaurant as well. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, so obviously only Diamond member does. Yeah, I'm looking. No, they can choose up to 2 days in advance. So that means that gold is still 24 hours, but diamond is 2 days in advance, which is insane. And one more thing I wanted to go over with you guys. If there is a spa in the hotel I'm staying at, not that every single hotel I'm staying at has to have a spa or anything, but if it just happens to have a spa, and obviously a spa is going to cost, I get that for a discount, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's something I've always wanted to do. It's something I would like to do for Katie as well. But anyway, unfortunately, I'm almost out of time. I do want to try to get this uploaded to YouTube before I head out. I'm going to have to leave my laptop on while I'm gone, but I will try to have this uploaded by 5 p.m. And I will see you guys tonight, obviously, as well. My laptop is going to be gone on a long time today because of the fact that I have to go straight from work to picking up Katie from the airport. I am going to message Sam here in a couple of minutes and ask him if he could tell his friend when he comes that there's a way he could turn on his Bearded Dragons infrared light for me, since I probably won't be home until after midnight. I'll just explain the situation. But anyway, I will see you guys tonight at CVG, because I'm hoping if you stayed on this long that you'll know I'm going to see you guys twice in one day, which is unusual, but it does happen. And always remember, you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. Have a great day. Peace out.